things had gone a little differently, we'd have met a long time ago. Probably been sitting right here. A long while back, all four of us, headed to bring that Jedi map to Leia.
If there's one thing I'm beginning to learn, Poe, it's that you can't dwell on changing the past. Concentrate on the present. Work with what you have.
Oh, I know. Just could have avoided a lot of heartache, you know? Considering everything we just went through, it's hard not to think about different paths.
Tell you what, if we'd met Rey together, it would have kept me from getting a beat down. Almost knocked my head clean off.
I thought you were a thief, Finn. BB said you'd stolen that jacket from his master. What was I supposed to do? Not hit you with my staff?
Come on. It was either the jacket or stormtrooper armor. And anyway, I thought Poe was dead.
Dead? Come on. I've walked away from tons of crashes. Takes more than that to knock me down.
So you're the best pilot in the galaxy. And you crash all the time.
There were extenuating circumstances.
Every time.
Every time.
I'm just saying. I don't think I've ever crashed anything I've been flying.
Huh. Maybe Rey's the best pilot in the galaxy.
All right. But let me say one thing. Finn and I might have crashed, but we both walked away. And that doesn't happen without some pretty fine flying.
You know, you never actually told me what happened back there.
What? What do you mean?
What happened after the crash? All you told me was that you were thrown from the ship. But that's barely anything. I mean, how'd you get off planet?
I never told you? Guess we haven't had much time to talk. We've all been going in different directions lately.
Tell us. Might be a nice distraction.
Yeah, it might be. Alright. So, General Organa said she had a mission for me. Jakku? Why do you want me to go to Jakku?
Well, first and foremost, because I said so. But more importantly, because Lor San Tekka got back in touch. Poe, he has the map.
The map that leads to Luke Skywalker? On Jakku. That's surprising. There's nothing out there but old rusted-out starships.
I think it's perfect. The Empire ended on Jakku. Now the end of the First Order will come from the same place.
Leia was so sure her brother would just solve everything. Boom, that'd be it.
One man with a laser sword.
I'll rustle up Black Squadron and we'll head out right away. Just give me the coordinates.
No, Poe. I'd like you to go by yourself. This is the most sensitive mission I've ever given you.
You don't trust my team? After everything they've done for the Resistance?
Of course I do, but I also don't want to draw any attention to this situation. None. One X-Wing showing up on Jakku could mean anything. No one will look too hard. 4, word would get around. The First Order wants this map as badly as we do. We can't let them know we've found it. This might be our only chance to get ahead of them, to get an advantage.
You got it, General. I'll be in and out before anyone knows I'm there. This'll be easy. It was not easy. I had to make a quick detour to pick up BB.
I'm really gonna miss you, BB-8.
But I made it to Jakku all right. Man, I love that ship. Anyway, I met up with Lor San Tekka, got the map, and then everything went to hell. First Order showed up out of nowhere. Still don't know how they found us. I stashed the map with BB, then went back to do what I could to help. Maybe I should have just flown away. But I couldn't leave Lor San Tekka back there defenseless. I just couldn't. Not that it did all that much good. They killed Lor San Tekka, burned the village, and that's how I met Kylo Ren. I believe you're both familiar with him. Delightful guy, real charmer.
I had no idea we had the best pilot in the Resistance on board.
So, a little light torture, a little time in a cell, and who comes along but my buddy FN2187.
You need a pilot. I need a pilot.
Finn breaks me out, we steal a TIE fighter and get out of there. It was all going really well, actually. And then it wasn't. I triggered Finn's ejector seat, got him out of there.
Oh, you did that? I thought it was automatic. Maybe.
Nope. You're welcome.
Is that how you got out? Ejected?
I would have if it weren't for that blasted jacket.
I thought you loved that thing.
Nah, Why do you think I gave it to you? Damn thing almost got me killed.
Eject! Why won't you eject?
Oh. It was caught in the ejector mechanism for my seat. By the time I got it off, it was too late for that. Anyway, I had to try to fly the ship in, put it down as gently as I could. But it had all that velocity from an orbital descent, and the controls were shot. Fortunately, I'm a great pilot.
So we hear.
I got thrown clear from the tie as soon as it was crashing. I'll admit, it was mostly just good luck. But it didn't feel like it at the time. I was out for a while. When I woke up, it was night. Couldn't find Finn, couldn't find the crash site, couldn't find anything. All I saw was, well, you guys know Jakku.
Sand.
Sand. And junk.
Exactly. Whole lot of nothing. I didn't have any water, didn't have any comms, I'd lost BB, didn't know which way to go. It was killing me. Everything else hurt too. But you can't let that stop you. Walk through the night, into the day. Turns out it gets a lot hotter in the desert when the sun comes up. Eventually, I got lucky. Again. Saw a speeder far out in the distance.
Hey! Hey there!
Didn't know who it was, and at that point, I didn't care.
And why is such a lovely human alone all the way out here?
Just lost. Could use some help. It was a Blurina. Said his name was Naka.
Oh, you did get lucky. There are some really bad people out in the wastes. Naka's all right, though.
Didn't seem like that at first.
You want help? On Jakku? How you pay me? Nothing for nothing. That's the planet's motto.
I'm sorry, man. All I've got are the clothes on my back. I've been through a rough time.
And I haven't. I'm a scavenger, like everyone here. If you have nothing for me to scavenge, maybe I just scavenge you. But I don't think you have nothing. I think you'll find something out here. Something you want to keep secret. Maybe you tell me what it is. Maybe I don't kill you.
Okay, look. I'm too tired to even make something up. I'm gonna level with you. I'm with the Resistance. I just escaped from the First Order. Big Star Destroyer up in orbit? I stole one of their TIE fighters, shot up their command ship, and crash landed not far from here. That's the truth. You help me get safe, the Resistance will make sure you're compensated.
Sure. I don't believe any of that. And even if it were true, sounds like an awful lot of trouble.
Okay, and how about this? You help me, maybe sometime I can help you. Or maybe someone else helps you when you need it. Maybe nothing for nothing isn't exactly the best way to live, you know?
Maybe it's not. Here, some water. Get aboard. I take you to town, then you on your own. But tell me more lies about the Resistance. A few good stories to pass the time. Between you and me, it gets boring out here.
And so there was this giant egg, and when it hatched, these huge creatures came out.
Creatures! Surprise twist! What they look like? Whoa! Oh no, Strus clan! They gonna take this speeder! This all I got!
So go faster!
This as fast as it goes!
Okay, listen. You gotta let me drive.
You crazy! Why I do that?
Because you have nothing to lose. They'll get you anyway. And hey, for all you know, I'm the best pilot in the galaxy.
What are you doing? You're slowing down! They'll catch us!
And that's the idea. Can you communicate that you're planning to surrender?
But I am planning to surrender. Maybe they just kill you. Can't believe I wasted water on you.
That's it. Little bit closer. Now!
Ah! What are you doing?
Flying.
Go! They're getting away! Can't, boss. Intake's clogged. We're dead in the sand.
Good enough. Let's get out of here.
Okay. You can keep driving.
Naka dropped me off at a way station called Blowback Town. Not really a town, though. Tiny. Like 2 shacks in a tent. A friend of his lived there. Another Balarian named Ongas. He had a starship. He was a good guy. Agreed to get me off planet once I convinced him I was really resistance. But I had to make another stop first. Niima Outpost. The big city. Figured that's where I had the best chance of finding my little pal here. Yep, you were long gone. I didn't know that yet, but it didn't take me long to find out. The whole place was talking about the notorious Lady Scavenger and a guy they'd never seen before who'd flown right off planet with my droid.
Why, Rey, I think he might be talking about us.
Why, Finn, I think he might be. Never really thought of myself as notorious, but I'll take it. So that was it?
That was it. Flew away in Ongas' ship, he even let me pilot it. Big honor, seemed like. He called it the beloved Bofine. Although, I never found out why. So it was like, bye-bye, Jakku. Hope that's the last time I see you.
That makes 2 of us, Poe. Never again.
I suppose 3. Always thought I'd go back, but now I wonder.
So that's the story? Thought maybe you'd stolen a ship or something.
Nah, I only steal ships from the First Order.
That's for the best. Not everyone on Jakku is a good person, but some are. And everyone is barely scraping by, good and bad. He might have ruined someone's life if he'd stolen a ship.
You know, just asking, but didn't you 2 steal this one?
Well, that was different.
Uh-huh. I dropped Ongas off to do some business on Nar Shaddaa, while he let me borrow his ship to head back to the Resistance base. Pretty trusting guy, but he really believes in our cause. Anyway, I was glad to be back, but I was dreading reporting to Leia. You 2 might not believe this, but I had never really failed before. Not on that level. General Organa, there's no easy way to say this. I lost the map, and Lor San Tekka was killed by the First Order. They took me prisoner, but I escaped, with the help of a stormtrooper who turned on them.
In other words, disaster.
I tried to apologize. I told her that there was still a chance that BB had the map, although I had no idea where he was. Leia let me explain all the ways I'd failed her. Failed the Resistance, failed the galaxy. She just listened. Just let me talk. She's good like that. And then she dropped the bomb.
Your droid is on Takodana.
Leia Organa. She'll surprise you every time. Isn't that Maz Kanata's place?
Yep. 2 people just walked right in with him. We got a call from one of 3PO's operatives stationed there, GA-97. But we need to move, Poe. The First Order has a bounty out for BB. And you know the kind of scoundrels that hang out at Maz's palace. If we know where your droid is, you can bet the First Order does too.